Hi, I'm James Schillinglaw, and as usual, we're here in Cannes for ILTM, and this is one of the largest ILTMs ever with 10,000 people. We're talking to some of the great travel and tourism people in luxury travel, and I have one right here who is Desi Setiwati, who's the hotel manager for Mandapapa, which is a Ritz-Carlton resort in Bali. So, and now you're already saying, yeah, okay, I get you, Bali. That's what we're... So we're going to talk to Desi about this wonderful property in Bali, and you're going to find out about that and a whole lot more on Insider Travel Report. I want to thank you for taking the time. How's the show been for you so far?
Well, this is my fourth ILTM, and I think this is the biggest one so far after the pandemic, like multiple than last year. So I've met a lot more people, and I saw like some brand actually open their own stage even outside of the building.
I know Accor has its own island. I have yet to be going out of the media center, so I would know. I gotta get over there. The head of Accor came and said, "You got to go see our." It's not. I can't call it a stand, right? It's like
a big building, like by their own. So yeah, I think this is very exciting moments. 2 years after the pandemic, which is a lot more brands comes up, a lot more hotels opening, and then this is the time where people meet each of another, like reunion, like a big reunion.
Well, and that's what it is now. It's a big reunion. Now, tell us a little bit about your resort. When was it built?
It's already been built from 9 years ago. So I can say for the Ritz-Carlton Reserve brand, this is still the only one in Indonesia.
Okay.
And then from the brand collection itself, currently globally is only 7 properties that have been opened. So it's still very limited edition property in the small collection. It's very interesting because the Ritz-Carlton Reserve is all about the destination. And what's the unique selling value about the destination itself and being in Bali. And then we are located in Ubud itself is the center of the culture.
So you're in the culture center now. How many rooms do you have?
60.
Yeah.
Yes.
60. Okay.
Yeah, it's a small boutique properties. It's only 60s, but it's starting from 100 square meters for the leading category. So it's very spacious, and we do have suites and villas type of accommodation too.
And of course, you have great dining and restaurants.
Of course, yeah. Gastronomy journey is one of the unique selling point in the property. So it's a small boutique property, but we do have different selection from the fine dining, bar with the Japanese cuisine. We do have pool bar, of course, with the international, and of course Indonesian, because we are located in Indonesia. So yeah.
I love Indonesian food, so you're not a problem with that. So you like that. Now, you also, I'm sure you have a spa.
Oh yeah, spa for sure. Of course, you cannot miss the spa experience while in Bali.
No, that's essential with Bali. If no massage, you can't come. No,
yeah. Apart from the spa treatment itself, we do have a very unique activities that you can do, which is we call it blind healer. So we do have like one blind lady who is very gifted that can actually feel the vibe or the temperature of your body and can tell you exactly if you're feeling unwell or if you need to recover in some part of your body.
She's almost like a healer, right?
Yeah. She is like expertise of Reiki.
Okay.
So more into internal.
So that's a different spa treatment.
Yeah. So it's like covering mind, body, and soul. It's not only about the body, but also your mind, like meditation, emotional release. Even we do have gong bath, like sound healing kind of thing. So it's depending on the interest of each individual that we can customize based on their needs. But basically, the concept of our property is like disconnect to reconnect. So once you choose the property to stay or Ubud, then you need to disconnect from your daily routine to learn about the value during your stay, which is can enrich your mind, body, and soul. Yeah, that's in general. Then can reconnect back to you as the new you.
Really?
So yeah, we don't.
I'm a little scared about the new me, so I don't like that.
Not in the extreme level, but more into the positive, positive vibration. Yeah.
But it sounds wonderful. Now beyond spa and dining and connecting with your, what do people do generally when they're at your resort?
Yeah, for sure the destination first. Why people going to Ubud, to Bali, of course they want to explore more about the culture, the religion. In Bali it's like 90% are Hindu. Bali Hindu, So being central of that culture, basically people mostly would like to learn more about the people the local people, what they are doing normally in daily life, which is we offering this kind of activities. We call it vintage car tour with VW car. We are going to non-touristic places to meet the local people, to learn about their daily life and their daily activities. Even when we go to the temple, we're not actually choosing the touristic places. Less crowded, but you can really feel the vibe. You can really feel, this history behind and why actually Bali or Ubud is being called like 1,000 gods island.
So this
yes.
is a holy place, right?
Yes,
This
totally.
So that sounds. So generally, how long does a guest stay? What's the average stay?
I would like to suggest the perfect timing for them to stay is up to 4 nights at minimum.
Yeah.
Before they explore another area, because Bali is a small island, but wherever you go, to the north, to the east, to the south, actually you can experience several different things and several different vibes. So I would like to suggest in Ubud, better to stay for nights, and then you can go to the south, which is more closer to the airport, for another 2 nights, so it can cover a week journey in Indonesia, in Bali.
Because Bali is always one of those aspirational destinations. Everyone wants to go to Bali, but they don't really always understand it. And if I'm from the U.S., how do I get there?
Well, from the US, you have option with Emirates, with Qatar. You fly through Dubai or Doha, or now Turkish Airlines is available too. I think the layover is not really bad, 3 hours to 5 hours in each of these transit points. And then it took another 8 hours from Dubai to Bali. There's a direct flight from Dubai or Doha or Istanbul to Bali.
That's amazing. So, and it sounds like heaven. I got to tell you, one of these days I have to get to Bali. I send writers, I send freelancers, but I have not yet gone myself. So one of these days I definitely have to get out there. And how long? And you said you've been there for 9 years, is that?
No, actually I've been there for 3 years.
3 years now.
Yes, 3 years. But I've been with the company because the Ritz-Carlton Reserve is within Marriott luxury companies.
Right.
So I've been with Marriott Luxury for about 12 years now with different brands. So yeah, I'm very happy that I can experience the only one Ritz-Carlton Reserve in Indonesia, which is located in Ubud, which is Mandapa.
Amazing. Well, I hope to get out there one of these days. We'll see what happens. And anything else you want to say to our 28,000 travel advisors about your resort?
Yeah, we are very excited that we are entering our 10 years anniversary next year. So we are preparing for several activities to celebrate it. One of those is actually we plan to invite our first 10 guests to come to experience what's happening now compared to the last 10 years ago. And also we will launch like a book, history of Mandapa from the opening until the 10 years milestone. So yeah, we would like to launch it through, of course, media partners and through our guests also who will stay with us next year.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, Desi, thank you so much for meeting me here and telling me all about this wonderful resort that I'm not at right now. After the 3-4 days of this conference, while it's wonderful, I think I could use some time in Bali after that, so we'll let happen. So great to see you, and I hope you have a great rest of the show here. We got one more day to go, and then we all get to go home somewhere. Again, great to meet you, and again, I hope to get out there someday.
Okay, thank you so much for the opportunity, James, and to share this wonderful Mandapa to the audience.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.